views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Geek, what the hell happened to everyone?
I've never seen an anomaly like this before.
Residual frequency signatures detected.
Oh, that's not good.
What does that mean?
It means we're picking up frequencies from other dimensions or times.
Well, at least somebody's getting some action.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's been a long time since I had any frequency in getting some action.
iDork, patch it through the main computer.
Your wish is my command.
Oh, we're picking up something.
What the hell is it?
It's a broadcast of some sort.
Adjusting audio.
Boosting signal.
Welcome to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, God, is it Monday?
Getting your work week started right by stretching out your vagina holes with the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome. You have been beamed aboard. You are now live and inside the mothership for another exciting, action-packed episode of the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I'm Alien Stone. We will be screaming across the galaxy, or at least talking really loud in the back row of the movie theater at triple redunculous speeds. But do not worry, the gravitational plates are gravitating, the inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array is refusing to wear its mask when it goes into Walmart. Just saying. Anyway, folks, today's show is, as it always is, it's going to be filled with music, talk, sports, comedy, your calls, just a few questions, skits, man law, bad movie flashbacks, all the stuff going on today. I'm going to do an exclusive review of the brand spanking new Dune movie. Here it is. It sucked. Next. All right. But don't take my word for it, because I thought the first one sucked. Both of them extraordinarily slow and sleep-inducing. But I will say this, the second one looks fantastic, as long as you can stay awake. Anyway, folks, getting this thing underway like we usually do with a bit of a history lesson. So, let's go ahead and kick this pig and get the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space underway.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
Let's take a look at this day in history.
November 15th, 1864. During the American Civil War, Union General William T. Sherman and his troops begin their march to the sea. Their devastating campaign from Atlanta to Savannah, Georgia, strikes at the heart of the Confederacy. 1806. In the Rocky Mountains of present-day Colorado, explorer Zebulon Pike spots the mountaintop, now known as Pikes Peak. 1777. During the American Revolution, the Continental Congress approves the Articles of Confederation. The document governs the 13 states until the U.S. Constitution takes effect in the following decade. 1969. In Washington, D.C., 250,000 protesters stage a peaceful demonstration against the Vietnam War. 1993. A judge on New York's Long Island sentences Joey Buttafuoco to 6 months in jail. Buttafuoco had pleaded guilty to statutory rape for his relationship with Amy Fisher, his teenage girlfriend. Fisher, who shot and wounded Buttafuoco's wife, Mary Jo, tells the court at his sentencing,
I'm sad to say that he taught me well. He taught me to disrespect myself and to deceive my parents. Unfortunately, these were lessons I too quickly learned.
And 1940.
With malice toward none, with charity for all.
Actor Sam Waterston, known for his roles in TV's Law and Order and as Abraham Lincoln, is born in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Today in history, November 15th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
To bind up the nation's wound.
Yes, everybody. Let's go ahead and get this thing underway with some music for your Vajira holes. Starting things off, very first person in the shoot today, we're talking about Rusty Boilers. This is a band that popped up on the Alien X radio scene some time ago, and they've got, I believe, 4 songs now being aired here on the station. So we're going to get you started off. Like I said, I've been told by you listeners not to throw heavy metal and stuff straight into your face right at 9 a.m. So I kind of like build you up a little bit. So we're going to start you off with Rusty Boilers. This is called Poetic Justice. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
In your eyes, glamour and infinity. I always took a love with a new love. Never hid from eternity. Leaving cracks in your attempt to hurt. Delusions with beautiful fingers and button white shirts. Every time you pause the thing, curiosity surrounds you with pain. My nemesis, compassion is my weakness. Believe in your strength in facing sickness. Waking up from Zeus' rage on Atlantis and waiting for poetic justice. In the light of a candle, 2 glasses of red wine. Release your passion, hurts cable. No pain, no price on the label. So I'm stifling my nemesis. Compassion is my weakness. Believe in your strength in facing sickness. Waking up from Zeus' rage on Atlantis and waiting for poetic justice. That's right, that's right. Waiting for poetic justice.
H.R. Rustica, and you are listening to Alien X Radio.
This is the sacred land. This is the sacred land.
where I lay my head? Is this our final stand? Is this where I lay my heart? Is this where I lay my heart? Is this where I'm torn apart, left out in the dark? No. Letting go of all hate, letting go of all hate. Is this a place to debate? Our paths will separate. Push back to the start, push back to the start. Is this where I lay my heart, shredded and ripped apart? Why? Who are you to go saying? 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 What is right for me? Is this a sacred land? Is this a sacred land? Is this a sacred land? What is right?
Hey kids, when you're not watching my show, The Segravson Show Presents, you should be listening to Alien X Radio. That's where I'm at right now, out in space somewhere.
Alien X Radio.
Somewhere in the distance, lights are shining bright. I just want someone to take me home tonight. Smoke starts to fill the air, glass and metal everywhere, hanging by a thread. Is anybody there? Now I finally see what is happening to me. Blood runs down the arm, please. Someone help me. Someone help me. Someone help me. girlfriend just crashed into me. Now she's not moving, she's not breathing. She's not breathing. She's not breathing.
Here's this week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No, not that.
Hold on to your seat. Hold on to your date. Hold on to your popcorn. The ultimate 3D movie is about to blast off. Space Hunter. Adventures in the Forbidden Zone. The first 3D space movie, starring Peter Strauss as Wolf, an intergalactic adventurer, and Molly Ringwald as Nikki.
What the hell are you?
What do you think I am, you scrawny earthbag? I'm a woman.
Together, they must enter the deadly Forbidden Zone and rescue 3 beautiful women from the planet's ultimate evil, the Overdog. I like her.
I'll bet breeding with us would kill him.
I'll take that bet.
Columbia Pictures presents an adventure unlike anything you've ever witnessed before. A whole new dimension in excitement. The ultimate 3D experience. The first movie that puts you in outer space. Space Hunter. Adventures in the Forbidden Zone. In 3D. Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
Shogun of Harlem.
And now, folks, it is time for the punchlines. As always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Also coming soon, igorsempire.com. Also, folks, it is winter time, so I know that you are definitely enjoying Igor's Lube. Wow, you know, it's amazing how every time I want to do a read, that read is the one that's missing. Here we go. Got it in front of me now. All right, it is wintertime, folks. There is no time to drop your guard. It is time to upgrade your lube to Winter Wind. That's Igor's new outdoor safe lube with antifreeze. It's high-tech prevention of frosty bits. It's science! The flavors include pineapple slushy, blueberry banana split, and yellow snow. Alrighty, folks, now time for the punchlines, which I lost while looking for the read. I'm really in it today. You guys? All right. Teddy bear lost in Glacier Park is returned to a 6-year-old girl. So, the 6-year-old girl is on vacation or on a holiday or on just a day. Okay, they're out and about in Glacier Park with their parents, of course. She's not just out wandering around an 8-year-old loose in the park, which is actually worse than wild animals. Anyway, 6-year-old, I don't know why I say it. She's 6. So she brings her little teddy bear with her. And at some point, she lost her teddy bear. Okay, so if you have a 6-year-old child who has a teddy bear or a blanket or a bunny rabbit or some kind of toy that is like emotionally attached to that child, then you know that there will be no peace. There will be no peace, until that hole is filled. And it needs to be filled with the original bunny rabbit, bear, whoopee, whatever. It's kind of hard to replace that with something else, but it happens sometimes. But anyway, the point is, here's a quote from some of the people. That's right, there was reporters there. Okay, I'm reading a story, so automatically there was reporters, right? So it seems like it's a little bit bigger than a lost teddy bear, right? It was just a story of hope and kindness. The people just working together, Ben Pascal said about the reunion his daughter Naomi had with her favorite toy. So, not only was there reporters there, okay, there were reporters there. Also, there were people searching. So, there was a search party, and I don't mean just her parents. There were officials that were on duty being paid money by taxes to go searching through Glacier Park for a teddy bear. A lost teddy bear. So what this has really taught her, Naomi, that is, Naomi, this is what you learned, right? You learned that it's okay to use emergency resources because you lost your frigging doll. No. Okay, folks, no. I'm sorry. You lost your doll? Sorry. Well, that's terrible. It's tragedy. But are you telling me that we're going to get together, police and firemen, and have them walking around in the woods, not ready to respond to fires and crime, or real people lost that need actual help because they're looking for your widow teddy bear? Not cool. Not cool. You know who should have been out there looking for that teddy bear? Mom and Dad. With the 6-year-old. And the 6-year-old should be walking, held by hand, too. Not carrying her. Oh, she should learn. Hang on to your teddy bear. No, I'm not really that. But Mom and Dad should have been the one out there looking for it. I'm just saying. Don't waste resources, folks, on stupid things. And that has been the Punchlines. Damn, that hurt. Anyway, we're going to get some more music into your Vajira holes right now, and I honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to play. So what I do, when I don't know what I'm going to play, I click on the Top Tracks folder. The Top Tracks folder. That's the one that's got all the tunes from all the bands that have been submitted to the station. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alien Stone, how do we get submitted to the station? Well, if you're in a band and you got a decent recording, what I mean by a decent recording is it doesn't sound like it was recorded through your cell phone in a public bathroom. Okay? It has to sound at least decent enough to put on the air. Okay, on top of that, then the genre matters, right? What kind of genre is it? Well, if you want it to be played on the radio station, it needs to be harder rock or alternative rock of some kind. Okay, now if you want it to be played on the shows, that could be any genre as long as it does not suck balls. That is a very distinct thing about it. It cannot suck balls. If I hear any ball sucking, then it will be immediately put into the submissions folder, and the submissions folder is never opened except for to put things in. Yeah, nothing ever comes out. So, folks, if you have a song that meets those qualifications, then by all means, make it into an MP3. Make sure that the name of your band and the name of the song are both included in the file name. Listen closely. The file name. Do not send me an MP3 with the name of the song and no name of the band. I don't care if it's in the metadata. It needs to be in the file name because it's going to be put into a folder, and I'm going to need to search that later. Get it? Got it? Good. Nobody understands that, okay? I don't care if you put your name 100 times in the email. It doesn't matter. The email is going to be gone, and I'm going to be left with a track that says Boogie Woogie Baby, okay? And I'm like, okay, that's the name of the song. What's the name of the band? I don't know. Can't tell anybody. So if I can't tell anybody, I'm not going to play it. So anyway, make sure that the name of the band and the name of the song are in the file name. Take that MP3, attach it to an email, and send it to newmusic@alienxradio.com. That's newmusic@alienxradio.com. And I'll check it out that way. You can also send me credible download links, which would contain said MP3 with the name of the band and the name of the song in the file name. Okay, that could be Dropbox. You could also send stuff through WeTransfer. There's a lot of other different services that are free and I don't have to sign up for and I can use to get your music. Now, I know it sounds like I'm being all picky to get free music, right? Well, I don't have a lot of time to search things out and go through stuff. You know, I've got like 57 bands all trying to give me a song at the same time, and I've got 1 hour before showtime. I can't go to your website to find out the name of your band. I need all this stuff up front. And then I will do my best to promote your bands and tell people the name of your bands and send them to your websites and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, folks, we are out of time for the first half of hour number 1. So, I know I was going to play some music for your Vajir holes, but I'm going to save that for the other side of this when we come back. How about Anastasi, maybe? Maybe something like that? Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Now it's time to rock your faces off. Anyway, folks, we shall be back on the other side of this. Go nowhere. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello, sports fans. Prospect here with a weekly sports update on Alien X Radio. Aaron Rodgers fans can catch their collective breath for the most part, as it has been reported that he is currently asymptomatic. The Green Bay Packers quarterback caused quite a stink this past week when he falsely informed the team that he was vaccinated, which came to light when he contracted COVID, resulting in him quarantining and a hefty fine. Rodgers, a staunch defender of the vaccine due to allergic reactions and misinformation of ingredients and efficacy, did not intend on misleading his team when asked about his vaccination status during the offseason. If activated, he will be available to play against the Seattle Seahawks. However, there's no word if Jordan Love will still start or not. And the Los Angeles Rams got some much-needed help on their offense, as if they ever required it. Odell Beckham Jr. has signed with the team on a one-year deal. This is Beckham's third team, formerly playing for the Giants and the Browns. The signing was reportedly made to fix the situation with wide receiver Robert Woods, who is out with an ankle injury. Some say the move was a bad one due to the young receiver's toxic personality. Once he was cleared from waivers, the 29-year-old was simply searching for the right team to show his worth. He might have found it in the Bay Area. Coach Sean McVay has informed reporters that he'll be immediately cleared to start this week. You know how in sports there's certain rules or codes that must be followed, like in baseball, if the pitcher has a no-hitter bid, no other player is allowed to talk to him? Or in hockey, non-hockey players are forbidden to touch the Stanley Cup during the postseason? Now let's not forget about the rule on stepping on a team's logo in the facility. Well, a code was broken in Saturday's Oklahoma-Baylor game. The Sooners were down by 10 with practically seconds left in the game and was accepting defeat when the Bears decided to kick an unneeded field goal in their final possession. And that didn't sit well with Coach Lincoln Riley, who was upset at their decision, as well as the officials who didn't enforce an unsportsmanlike penalty when Baylor fans rushed the field before the game was over. But Coach Dave Aranda had a good reason for his decision. He wanted to be ahead of the other two lost teams by points in the race for the Big 12 title. Well, tune in next week for more sport. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Saying so next time, Prospect.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor?
That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Scores Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
When you need the absolute fastest high-speed internet for your home or business but need to stay on your budget, then you need to give AlienCast a try. AlienCast high-speed fiber optic dial-up features ultra-fast dial-up speeds for way less than that fancy schmancy DSL or cable internet. Plus, AlienCast has all the great features you've come to expect from dial-up service, such as plugging your landline into your computer, installing an archaic phone modem card, and not having to mess with all that Wi-Fi nonsense, all for a fraction of the cost of internet that's way too fast for most people anyway. Call 188-GO-ALIEN to get AlienCast high-speed dial-up in your home today. AlienCast. Out of this world internet, down to earth prices.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio.
Resistance is futile. Hello and welcome to Man Law. I'm your host, Judge Man. I have read your complaints and your emails. The first case on the docket today is Tom from Facebook. Tom writes, Judge Man, if a man has a hot girlfriend who is talking about dumping him, does a friend encourage her to stay with the friend? Or is it fair to try and jump all over that? Well, Tom, as you would think Man Law would say, go ahead and, quote, jump all over that, I have to defer you to the Bro Code. If this is a friend of yours, then the Bro Code strictly prohibits the jumping all over of that. Thanks for your email. And now today's list of things that men should never ever do. Number 1, men don't watch Lifetime television. Change the station. Isn't CNN got something on? Number 2, real men don't bake. We just grill. Baking is for Betty Crocker. Number 3, men don't grow out their long fingernails. Come on, guys. Fingernails are for sissies. Number 4, real men don't get hair extensions either. No, if your hair isn't long enough, you grow it. If you can't grow it, shave it off. And number 5, real men never ever put their hair up in a man bun. Dude, if you actually have long hair, then wear it down when you put it up in the man bun. Just saying, sissy. And that does it for this week's edition of Man Law. This is Judge Man. I have ruled.
You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your vagir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
The house is now on fire.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. It's the second half of hour number 1. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I'm your host, Alien Stone. We're broadcasting live from the other side of Planet Chaos directly into your vagir holes on Alien X Radio. Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network. Then, in replay and syndication around the world on stations like 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSBFM Get Smashed Radio, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, WRPR Rat Pack Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, Prodcore Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Good Talk Radio, Mile High Radio, and K89. Wherever it is that you're tuned, wherever it is that you're listening, you can give me a call live on the air on the Alien X lines, 1-313-444-8919. Again, that's 1-313-444-8919, or Skype me at AlienStone1, AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you would be wrong. Alrighty, folks. So, coming up in the second half, we got more music for your Vajira holes. And I don't know, I really don't know what happens in the second half of the hour. Oh, that's right, a little thing called the flashback of the Just a Few Questions. That's right, we give you a classic episode of Just a Few Questions. So let's go ahead and do that after the music for your Vajira holes. How about that? Ha-ha, make you wait. I make you wait. But that's okay. I'm going to take you into hell's abyss with Trouble. And we're going to come back with Just a Few Questions right after this. So go nowhere.
Resistance is futile, but you can struggle if you like.
It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
You got something to say? Say it, bucko. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919.
Alrighty, folks. So once again, you're tuned to the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. The flagship show. One of the flagship shows, rather. That's right. We got 2 flagship shows around here. Same show coming from the same ship on Alien X Radio. Check us out at alienxradio.com. Real quick, I want to give you a moment to think about this. Coming up, we do a yearly benefit for Forgotten Harvest. Forgotten Harvest is a fantastic organization that has figured out a way to feed the hungry. 4 meals for $1. That's right. They can feed 4 people for $1. So every year we do a 36-hour-long live marathon with bands and interviews and comedians and martial artists stopping by to talk. We've had all kinds of things going on. People calling in from all around the world, us throwing off to other studios and other stations around the world. We do this to raise money for Forgotten Harvest. And every year we keep going up and up and up, making more and more money and more people getting involved. And we love being able to hand that over to Forgotten Harvest. So, this year will be the 7th one we've done. That's right, folks. Every year, they're just getting bigger and bigger. So, make sure that you keep your calendar clear on December 4th and 5th for the Alien Xmas. That's right. It's the 36 hours of Alien Xmas Radiothon to benefit Forgotten Harvest. Make sure you tune in for that. We're starting at 8 a.m. on the 4th, and we will stay live until 8 p.m. on the 5th. Stay tuned because very soon on www.alienxradio.com, we will be posting a schedule telling you who's going to be playing, when they're going to be playing, who's going to be calling, and interviews, and all that stuff will be listed. That is on its way. So, just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. If you want to be involved in it, if you're a band and you're like, hey, man, I want to get some of that. Maybe you're just a singer. Maybe you're a singer that plays acoustic guitar and you're a singer-songwriter. We would love to have you. You can stop by. We'll give you like a 45-minute set. We'll give you a half-an-hour set, 15-minute set, hour-and-a-half set. Let's see what you got. Send any information you got about yourself to alienstone at alienxradio.com. It's alienstone at alienxradio.com. You can also leave text messages on the Skype line. That's alienstone1, alienstone, and the number 1. Right now, it's time to go back in time just a little bit with a classic episode of Just a Few Questions where Motown Vinny was in studio. He picked the wrong day to stop in. The episode I wrote, it's called The Butt Doctor. That's right. It's Just a Few Questions on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Just a few questions.
It is time now for my very favorite segment, Just a Few Questions. Now, I was put under the impression that I haven't been making you uncomfortable enough. So,
let me stress this. I shouldn't say uncomfortable enough. Okay, I'm just saying when we first
you were
started
becoming
this,
too comfortable.
When this segment first started, it's it started off at a certain level, and then you kind of slowly took it up to a next level, and then took it up to a next level, and it kind of just so it always made me, because like I say, each week was a step up from a step up and a step up, so it kind of got me anxiety again, because it's like, oh crap, you never know what he's going to do this week.
Right.
So yes, I was a little bit stressed and stuff like that, and then the last few weeks it's been like, it's been a fart and a wind, bro.
All right.
So
well,
bring it. Okay.
Well, if it gets a little too heavy.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You said I went up and went up, right? Right. So and when I dropped back down. So I'm gonna come back up. All right. And maybe I'm not gonna go up to where you think I need to be, but maybe that's because I'm gonna start going up and up and up and up again.
Right.
Okay. And eventually,
leave yourself some room to rise.
That's gonna be something, man. So we're going to go ahead and start this thing.
To listen to this has got to be absolutely freaking hilarious.
We also have Motown Vinny is in studio as well. He'll be answering just a few questions.
I think I'm just going to sit here and...
Are you sure?
I think I'm just going to sit here...
This is a commitment, Vinny.
I think I'm just going to sit here and watch him sweat.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Well, if you want me to or not, I don't care. One way or the other.
Here we go.
I'm good.
100% encourage it.
All right. You asked for it now.
Question number 1.
number one.
After much deliberation and soul searching, you finally decided to go see the proctologist. You are nervous, and that is to be expected because the doctor enters the room. You notice he's wearing an eye patch. You know this can't be very good for his depth perception. You also notice that he has giant sausage-like fingers. Before he begins the examination, he offers you a few options. The first is how you prefer to have your ass cheeks spread apart, and what would you like to have used to prop it open? A, 2 salad spoons for the spreading, and a popsicle stick for the propping. B, a rib spreader with a crank to spread open the cheeks, and a G.I. Joe action figure for the propping. C, Terry Crews gets to gently spread your cheeks and carefully hold them apart during the doctor's examination while longfully staring into your eyes. Or D, no spreading and no propping, just lots and lots of Igor's lube.
Oh, yes!
And something to bite down on.
Oh, you know I'm going with Igor's lube, baby.
Igor's lube!
I've been holding on to it for like 3 weeks.
Hey.
I knew it was going to come in handy. Just give me a bullet. I'll bite.
All right. So we got one for Igor's lube.
Yup.
That's not fair. That's some kind of inside joke that I don't know about.
There was you should have been here for
Sometimes,
Halloween.
How am I supposed to answer?
When just a few questions started, the questions had nothing to do with each other. Then later on, they became themed where all 3 questions are together in some way.
Right.
Now it's getting to the point where previous episodes of Just a Few Questions bleed into other episodes.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Just accidentally. Trust me, if you had the option of going with D, you want to go with D.
Well, I'm trying to be healthy. I was thinking about the salad spoons.
Okay.
But no, I'll go with the lube.
Lube. All right. Cool. Good answers. Good answers.
You like Terry Crews, though.
Good job out of you.
All right. You like that?
Yes.
Question number 2. With the target area prepped and ready for examination, you see the doctor putting on his gloves. Your heart drops as you see that they go all the way up to his elbows. Your heart drops, and see, you hear me again? As they go all the way up to his elbows. He can tell that you're tense as your sphincter is clenching so tight that it can crack open a walnut. He suggests that a bit of music may help you to relax. So, what would you like to choose for the music to help you relax during this examination? A, Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains. B, Smooth Up in Ya by the Bullet Boys. C, Let Me Put My Love Into You, Babe by AC/DC. Or D, Wide Open Spaces by the Dixie Chicks. And go.
Oh, you know what? This is one where because I'm allowed to make up my own answer, right?
Oh, yeah, you do have that. I forgot there are some options.
There are some options,
One
right?
of them is to make up your own answer.
I'm going to go with Slide It In from Whitesnake.
Oh! There you go.
That's a good choice because that song actually is about that.
And you got Igor's lube.
And you got Igor's lube, baby.
Good one. Good one.
I like that choice, but I don't want to go off the rails.
I mean, there's so many other songs that you could have chosen. I mean, it was great. It was great.
Oh, yes.
I was either thinking that or Kaleidoscope Chaos. But.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to go with off the reservation, too. I'm going to choose a song called New Divide.
New Divide.
By Linkin Park.
All right. Yeah. Now, he wanted the salad spoons and the divide, so...
Right. He's
something like that.
He wants everything moved out of the way, where we just want to just make sure there's lots of grease and just go. Just punch towards the crack and hope you have made... Whoa, I'm in.
Maybe you'll miss.
No, I went with the lube. I switched, remember?
Okay. All right.
Yes, right, he did switch.
That's right. Question number 3. At the end of your exam, the doctor throws away the gloves, starts to wash his hands. As he is drying them, you notice his ID badge says Dr. Mary Miller. And it has a photo of a woman on it. What do you do next? A. Tell him that he is wearing. Tell him that he's wearing someone else's badge.
Right.
B. Tell him that he has very angry fingers for a woman. C. Thank him for a lovely evening and tell him that you really must do this again sometime. And D. After Dr. Miller enters the room and apologizes for keeping you waiting, she tells the receptionist that he is not supposed to be in the exam room. Think about that. You get to walk out of the room without saying a word and don't make eye contact with anybody on the way out. That's D.
Oh, definitely D.
Definitely D.
Definitely D.
I'm going with D, too.
After I punched that out right on the way out, dude. It's like, boom, I'm out.
That's right. Now, if he has enough Igor's lube and you punch, you just go, and it won't hurt.
I'd be very...
It's just a graze.
It's just a graze.
Grazed off.
And that has been just a few questions.
Let's rock this joint.
Even though they answered just a few questions, it seems as though perhaps maybe you're left with more questions than answers. Huh. Tune into Inside the Mothership every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern. Man, everything seems really quiet in my headphones. Tune in Sundays at 12 noon Eastern to Alien X Radio and our fantastic affiliates for the live performances of Just a Few Questions. The brand spanking new episode called Marketing Madness will be coming up in hour number 3 of the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space. We are almost out of time for the first hour, folks. We'll be taking another break, a short pause in the action for station identification in a moment to introduce you to our sponsors. Bringing us head on into hour number 2, where I will hit you into the ear holes with more music. How about another bad movie flashback? Again, Judge Man will stop by. We'll have the Prospect give you another weekly sports update. And another classic episode of Just a Few Questions. So, go nowhere, anybody. This is Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space.
I like turtles. I'm so happy 'cause I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear. Get out!
We were doing this long before you came in, sir.
Steroids were the big drug last decade. This decade is going to be thinkoids. Thinkoids will make stupid people smart. This is the thinkoids? Will make me smart? You mean won't like Milli Vanilli anymore? You mean when I dial information, I'll only need to listen to the number one time? I don't think it's gonna work. Huh?
The speed of light is 186,000 miles per second. Back to the technique.
Yeah, that was ugly instrument.
There'll be side effects, though, it'll wear off. People will be dumber than they were, so I'm going to be on Jeopardy. Einstein's equation.
What is E equals M? What is E? What?
It's starting to get warm outside. Pretty soon my balls are going to stick to my leg. I got to get me some Freedom.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
They specialize in light commercial and residential service and installation. They even do hot water tanks.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Just check out this deal.
Complete installation of the iWave R air purifier for only $600. It kills mold, bacteria, and viruses while reducing odors and allergens.
Contact Eric at 313-920-2325. Again, that's Eric at 313-920-2325. Or get a hold of Dave at 248-345-8196. Again, that's Dave at 248-345-8196. Look for him on Facebook at Freedom Heat Cool. Call today for a free estimate.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing.
Thanks, Igor.
And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done?
Look at the turning wheel.
The Alignment, the latest CD from The Creeping Chaos, featuring Dead in the Water.
Dead in the water.
Beg for mercy and Under the Blade.
We live our lives under a blade.
Available now at iTunes, CD Baby, and Rock of Ages in Garden City.
One for the gas.
Just when you thought it couldn't possibly get any better, AlienCast just took it to a whole new level. Our award-winning high-speed dial-up is now twice as fast on our all-new next-gen 1G LTE network, complete with Wi-Fi. We're talking fast. Check your status. Download an app. Even send an email. All in less than 15 minutes with our blazing fast network. Thanks to our new blistering speeds, you can download your favorite song in under an hour most of the time. Yay! Just pick up one of our free install CDs from any area Radio Shack location and get started with high-speed 1G LTE dial-up today. AlienCast.
AlienCast.
Out of this world internet, down to earth prices.
With Christmas bearing down on us, like a crazed mall Santa who thinks you stole his candy cane-shaped crack pipe, the good yet somewhat unbalanced people at Art's Artificial Limbs are hoping their products make it onto your Christmas shopping list. Now you're asking,
Art's Artificial Limbs? Who and what the hell, dude?
Well, Art makes dollar store quality artificial limbs for people who don't necessarily need them. People who feel the need to have their body melded with metal and plastics. Sure, other people would say,
Hey, you don't need an artificial limb. You're a sick and disturbed individual.
and they may be right, but that's not going to stop the good yet morally bankrupt people at Art's Artificial Limbs from making a buck off your mental disorder. Plus, don't miss out on Art's special holiday sale. Order 2 artificial arms and get the 3rd free just in time for Christmas morning.
The fuck? Are those body parts under my Christmas tree?
I know it was just a dream. I know I didn't have an anal probe. And I know that I am not under alien control.
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Report. We're in standard orbit, Captain. Good work, Mr. Tukok. What the hell are we doing in the 21st century? There's something we need to do.
If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Don't mess around with the space-time continuum. Captain, I've located the signal. Put it on speaker.
You're tuned in to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Will that wake you up in the morning?
Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos, directly into your vagir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's hour number 2 of the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I'm your host, Alien Stone. Do not worry, we are screaming through the galaxy at triple redunculous speeds. Don't worry, because the gravitational plates are gravitating, the inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array is pretending like that guy in the office is not actually representing us. Wow. All right, folks, anyway, gonna start things off right off the bat here in this hour with one of those gambles. I keep, every once in a while, I do get burned on these gambles. Music that gets submitted to the station in the form of MP3s, by the way, and attached to emails that get sent to newmusic@alienxradio.com. Sometimes I get some music and I don't have a chance to preview them. It happens sometimes. So once I'm on the air, if I've got 2 or 3 songs that I didn't get a chance to preview, every once in a while, if I'm feeling ballsy, I'll do what I'm about to do right now, and that is the Russian roulette of brand spanking new music. I'm just going to grab one of those songs, have no idea what it's about, who recorded it, what it sounds like, nothing. It could be Gregorian chant music for all I know. I don't know. I'm going to play it. The reason why I keep doing this, even though I get burned from time to time, is because one of the awesomest bands we play on the station came from that exact thing, which I'll be playing North of Never a little bit later on. I can't make it through a show without playing North of Never. That's right. Remember that band name, North of Never. They're going to be all up in your face later on. Trust me. But right now, this band is called Thieves of Liberty. The tune is called Mr. Illusions. I know I can't say the word illusions without sounding like Doug Henning. Powers of illusion. Anyway, folks, Thieves of Liberty. It's one of those random songs here on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Wish me luck.
I sat in a coffee shop and I drank half a cup of coffee before I noticed there was lipstick on the cup. And then I went to wipe it off with a napkin and there was wadded up gum and lipstick on the napkin. And I must have been sitting in that woman's lap for, I don't know, 15 minutes.
to me from your window. I won't hear you, no, I won't dare jump. If I see you standing out on a ledge, I'd shout from the street below, begging you to jump, jump. If you see me on the street, just walk on by. Y'all pretend I don't know you, know I won't be a fool. Someday you might see the evil of your ways, but your heart is black and I'm sure it's just as cruel. What you gonna do? You don't know me, you don't know me no more. You don't take me seriously. I'm gone. It's my life. What can I do to change your mind? There's nothing I can do, that's right. All these yours and nothing's mine. Well, I've had enough tonight. You yell at me and all I see, use of your hypocrisy. Attention's what you begging me, and baby, that's not all you need. Well, everybody round around, who's for knocking out this crowd? I can't resist, I'm breaking down. Everybody shout it out, no, you don't know me. 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 You don't know me no more. You don't take me seriously. I'm gone. It's my life. Well, I'm gone. It's my life.
Here's this week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No, not that.
It gets bad on Friday the 13th, but it gets worse on Saturday the 14th.
The Book of Evil!
Richard Benjamin, Paula Prentice.
We've inherited a house with a curse.
Oh, come on, Mary. You know you don't believe in curses.
Just when you thought it was safe to look at the calendar again comes Saturday the 14th. The year's #1 horror comedy spoof.
God, look at all these owls.
My name is John Hyatt, and I've got bats in my belfry.
You know how many? We charge by the bat.
When I leave this house, there'll be nothing left here to be afraid of. Famine. War.
Native pest control.
Death!
It's your chance to laugh at everything that ever scared you.
Come on, Billy. Quit fooling around.
Give me a kiss, darling.
Oh, let me just see who that is. I'll be back for that kiss.
Be sure to see it before sunrise. Saturday the 14th.
Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Alrighty, folks, so once again, it is time for the punchlines. As always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Also coming soon, igorsempire.com. Folks, you will know full well about Igor's flagship product, his lube. The flavored lube, the flavor-changing lube, and, of course, the Winter Wind Antifreeze lube. But, folks, do you know about some of his other products, like Igor's Skin Bridge Cooling Gel for the summertime with roll-on applicator? Just apply a thick layer and stay cool all day. Oh, that's right, no more sweaty taint with Igor's Skin Bridge Cooling Gel. And now, the punchlines. Sassy Christmas Tree Farm goes full Magic Mike in viral video. Now, I understand that there's a lot of Christmas tree lots out there. They're all selling these Christmas trees, and who knows if they're American Christmas trees or if they've been shipped over there. Well, we know that they weren't shipped because they'd be dead on the ship, sitting out in the freaking harbor. They would die out there because they haven't been allowed to. Anyway, folks, the point is, that's separate. They needed to separate themselves from the other Christmas lots. They needed to make sure that people knew that they were selling Christmas tree. And what better way to do that than show off their wood, I guess. So the Sassy Christmas Tree Farm goes full Magic Mike in viral video. Now that's what I call spreading holiday cheer. Because nothing says Christmas cheer like a fat redneck wearing only his John Deere baseball cap. Okay? What's going to get you to jump in the car with some twine and run on down to the Christmas tree lot to pick up this year's Yuletide tree? What do they call it? The Old Tannenbaum, right? Whatever, I don't know what you call them. I think it's Old Tannenbaum, something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I only speak bad English. That's all I speak. And American. What's going to get you to go down there? Why, of course, social media photographs of Jethro and Bubba fully naked chopping down a Christmas tree. That sounds great, right? Merry Christmas. Here's Larry the Cable Guy. You know, why don't he just, he's up there fixing the cables with his butt crack showing. Okay, is that the new thing? Is that the new thing? We're trying to be inclusive, right? We got to include the people that shouldn't have pictures taken of them naked in the pictures of people that need to have their pictures taken naked. That's not what inclusion means. Okay? Just saying. Well, I guess it is what it means, but we shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, folks, that has been the punchlines. And, folks, I do believe that it is almost time to take another short break and pause in the action for station identification. But I just want to put this out there for you guys. I do have a phone number here live in the studios at 1-313-444-8919. Again, it's 1-313-444-8919. Now, I know I tell a lot of dick and fart jokes, and I tell a lot of ridiculous stories. And I keep it all light and airy, okay? But I'm on the air for 3 hours. So if you wanted to call and talk about something stupid like vaccines, or if you wanted to call in and talk about mandates, or if you want to call in and talk about the clown in the Oval Office, I'll be happy to talk with you briefly on those kind of subjects just because I'm really fed up and I need to vent as well. But anyway, folks, let's go ahead and take that short break, that pause in the action for station identification, and we will be back with the second half of hour number 2, which is actually the second half of the freaking show! More music for your Vajir holes, a sports report on the way, man law, and a classic episode of Just a Few Questions. Let's see, which one are we going to do when we come back? It's going to be the cost of free money. That would be from November 15th of last year. Yeah, remember all that free money you got? Yeah, you're finding out the cost of free money now, aren't you? Aren't ya? Aren't ya? You can call and talk about that too if you like. Anyway, folks, short break, pause the action for station identification. We'll be back after this. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space.
I like turtles.
Oh man, this place is weird.
Inside this room, all of my dreams become realities, and some of my realities become dreams.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello, sports fans. Prospect here with a weekly sports update on Alien X Radio. Aaron Rodgers fans can catch their collective breaths for the most part, as it has been reported that he is currently asymptomatic. The Green Bay Packers quarterback caused quite a stink this past week when he falsely informed the team that he was vaccinated, which came to light when he contracted COVID, resulting in him quarantining and a hefty fine. Rodgers, a staunch defender of the vaccine due to allergic reactions and misinformation of ingredients and efficacy, did not intend on misleading his team when asked about his vaccination status during the offseason. If activated, he will be available to play against the Seattle Seahawks. However, there's no word if Jordan Love will still start or not. And the Los Angeles Rams got some much-needed help on their offense, as if they ever required it. Odell Beckham Jr. has signed with the team on a one-year deal. This is Beckham's third team, formerly playing for the Giants and the Browns. The signing was reportedly made to fix the situation with wide receiver Robert Woods, who is out with an ankle injury. Some say the move was a bad one due to the young receiver's toxic personality. Once he was cleared from waivers, the 29-year-old was simply searching for the right team to show his work, and he might have found it in the Bay Area. Coach Sean McVay has informed reporters that he'll be immediately cleared to start. You know how in sports there are certain rules or codes that must be followed, like in baseball, if a pitcher has a no-hitter bid, no other player is allowed to talk to him? Or in hockey, non-hockey players are forbidden to touch the Stanley Cup during the postseason? And let's not forget about the rule on stepping on a team's logo on the facility. Well, the code was broken in Saturday's Oklahoma-Baylor game. The Sooners were down by 10 with practically seconds left in the game and was accepting defeat when the Bears decided to kick an unneeded field goal in their final possession. And that didn't sit well with Coach Lincoln Riley, who was upset at their decision, as well as the officials who didn't enforce an unsportsmanlike penalty when Baylor fans rushed the field before the game was over. But Coach Dave Aranda had a good reason for his decision. He wanted to be ahead of the other two lost teams by points in the race for the Big 12 title. Well, tune in next week for more sport. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love.
Igor's lube?
Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to Man Law. I am your host, Judge Man. You have been read your rights. I have read your complaints and emails. The first case up on the docket today comes from Jeffrey from Palm Springs. Jeffrey writes, Judge Man, I've been dating a girl for about 5 months. She's very hot and we get along very well. She suggested that we take our relationship to the next level by going on a trip to a local amusement park, at which we'll be staying in a hotel. Judge Man, my problem is this. Whenever I ride a roller coaster, I scream like a little bitch. And she has told me that she loves the big, fast roller coasters. So, Judge Man, what can I do to not look like a little bitch when I'm screaming at the top of my lungs? Well, sir, Jeffrey, there's nothing you can do to not look like a little bitch when screaming like a little bitch. My suggestion to you is go to the amusement park every day for a week before your date. And now, today's list of things that real men should never, ever, ever do. Number 1, real men should never use words like lovely or delightful. Number 2, real men should never wear flip-flops. Get some man shoes, sir. Number 3, real men don't wear makeup. No makeup of any kind. Don't call it guy liner, it's makeup. Number 4, real men don't knit or crochet. It's not a hobby, it's a girl thing. And the last one on my list today, real men never play the part of the inner spoon. This has been Judge Man with Man Law. I have ruled.
I know it was just a dream. I know I didn't have an anal probe. And I know that I am not under alien control.
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to The Attack. It's The Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I'm your host, Alien Stone, broadcasting to you live on Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network. And in syndication to replay around the world on great stations like 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, and 97.1 KGSB FM Get Smashed Radio, as well as many, many others. Oh, man, we got so many events coming up, so many things happening. But right now, folks, it's time to take a little journey back in time. Going back to November 15th of last year to find out what is the cost of free money. It's a classic episode of Just a Few Questions on The Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
To answer just a few questions.
Alrighty, folks, it is once again time to answer just a few questions, and don't forget to breathe.
Daniel Russo's gonna fight?
Daniel the Russo's gonna
Daniel Russo's gonna fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, yes, that was on last night, by the way.
Twice. With you going like this, dude, that's all it made me think of is you know, can you do that thing, you know, that you did to my shoulder? To my leg?
No need to fight anymore. You prove a point.
A point what? That I can take ass kicking?
That's what it translated to, essentially. So,
all right. Here we go, baby.
It's now time for just a few questions. Are you folks ready?
No.
The answer is no. The answer is always no. See, I wasn't even ready.
Right?
Yeah. I'm talking about you.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. After remodeling your bathroom, you find a large sum of money hidden in the wall behind the toilet.
Hell yeah.
It was a bank bag with a gun and a ski mask. Since you have lived in this house for the past 10 years, you are pretty sure whoever hid it is long gone. You have claimed it as yours. Now, you don't want to put it in the bank, as a deposit of this size will draw a lot of attention. Not to mention the serial numbers on the bills could be traced. Spending it all on one item would also attract a lot of attention. So you have decided to keep the cash in your home. You don't want to steal it. Well, you don't want to seal it back up in the wall because you want to start spending it. How will you hide the money? For a bit of perspective, It's $50,000. A, stuff the cash into an old Burger King bag, crumple it up and toss it on the floor of the closet. B, put it in an empty ice cream container in the freezer. C, put $1,000 in each of the porno VHS tape cases in your 1970s Ladies of the Bush home collection.
Oh, classic.
Or D, hide it in your mattress with your Fleshlight and lube. There is a wild card answer, and Sir Martin of Mad will answer first.
I want to know what the wild card answer is.
Well, if you're picking the wild card answer, we're going to now move over to D Unit. What say you?
All right, so the crumpled up bag thing, it's just a bad idea. Okay.
Who's going to look at a crumpled up bag on the
Yeah,
floor?
but who knows one time when I'm going to be out there like freaking reefing on the reefer and feel like cleaning out my closet, forgetting about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
throw it
saying?
away.
Yeah, you don't want to throw it away. Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
The ice cream thing is kind of a good idea because I know like I'm not just going to throw away ice cream if something goes bad.
Right. You're going to open and look in it at first. You go, oh, wait. Oh, that's right. I put $50,000 in it.
Right. What was the third
I forgot
one?
about that $50,000 I found on the wall.
The first one I definitely would not do.
That's stuff the cash into an old Burger King bag. That was the first one.
Yeah, the porno thing, the VHS set things, I got rid of those a long time ago.
Right, you transferred them all digitally to the computer.
Right. Right.
All in the cloud.
Exactly. Well, it's Pornhub, man. It's free. Crap, man. Get rid of all that
But these
stuff.
were the classics. This was
Okay.
the 1970s Ladies of the Bush home collection. They don't make that no more. We talked about that earlier.
But I also don't want to see that no more.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't matter. Okay?
You know those old movies where they got the hair on the screen that's moving up and down? That was actually in the movie.
Oh, that's crazy. So I think I'm going to go with the wild card on this one, too.
Okay, so you're both going to go with the wild card.
Yeah.
All right. So the wild card answer is roll up the bills into a tight wad and insert them into the plastic vagina of a sex doll. Then put a handwritten sign on it that says, Consuela, this really, really needs cleaning. It will be safe. No one will touch it.
Okay, I'll go with it.
All right.
Genius.
Poor Consuela, though. I don't know what kind of job she's got. But the bonus question for question number 1 is, what is closer to correct? A sack of 50,000 $1 bills is how tall? About 5 inches tall, about 12 inches tall, about 18 inches tall, or about 20 inches tall?
So
Sir Martin of Mad. You have 50,000 $1 bills stacked up.
That's a lot of bills, isn't it? $1. So I'm going
Yeah.
to go with the last one, I think.
You're saying 20 inches. Mad Martin says the pile will be 20 inches tall. 5, 12, 18, or 20. He's doing his hand
I know I am. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm like, that could be...
I can hit the...
I'm going to hit 18.
Grinding.
You're going to hit 18. The unit says 18. The correct answer, and I had to look it up and do math, is about 18 inches.
All right.
Oh, well done.
See, ladies, I know what 18 inches looks like. Winning!
Oh, man. Yes, the actual height is 17.916 inches because each $1 bill is 0.0043 inches thick.
I'm not going to try and figure out if you did it.
There was a calculator. I didn't do nothing.
I'll ask Siri.
You know what I'm saying? That brings us to...
Question number 2.
Question number 2. You can start spending right away because most items that you want will cost just underneath the radar. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, they get that $5,000, people start looking at you. Most of the things you want are just underneath that. So you grab a new guitar, you grab a new amplifier, you buy all the new game systems and a bunch of games that you will play once or twice and then put in the closet. You quickly grow tired of your toys and decide to take a trip. Oh, yeah. But where will you go? California? No. Nope. Too much crazy. Florida? No. Too many old people and too much crazy. and this brings us to Mad Martin's being angry about no open land being over there. Europe? No. You're tired of you're tired of your own house. Why do you want to go see a bunch of very, very old buildings?
Terrible.
Since you can't make up your mind, you have decided to sign up for a round-the-world trip. This will involve every continent, all major cities, and all modes of transportation. You will fly to the coast, where you will take a cruise ship to start. All cars will be provided, as well as trains, buses, and hiking guides. All hotels and lodging, as well as food, are included in your package that you purchase. Here is a list of places that you must visit. I want you to match up what you will do in each of these places. Here is the list of places the 4 places you're going to go. Salt Lake City, Transylvania, Turkey, and Portland. 4 of the places you will visit is Salt Lake City, Transylvania, Turkey, and Portland. The things that you have to match up with those, these are the 4 items, and you have to tell me what you're going to do in these places. A, visit the brothels. B, take a tour of the prisons. C, photograph the churches. Or D, tour the Igor's Lube Factory and Igor's Fun Spot amusement park and gift shop.
Well, that's going to be in Transylvania. That is
Sir Mad Martin, you believe that you're going to, in Transylvania, you're going to tour Igor's Lube Factory and Igor's Fun Spot amusement park and gift shop?
Yes.
Okay, that's what Mad Martin says. And do you concur? I'm going to let him answer, and then I'm going to let you answer. Okay, go ahead and finish answering these ones. Okay, in Salt Lake City, what are you going to do? Are you going to visit the brothels? Are you going to take a tour of the prisons? Or are you going to photograph the churches?
Photograph the churches.
Photograph the churches. All right, so what are you going to do in Turkey? Visit the brothels or visit the prisons?
Visit the prisons.
Visit the prisons. And what are you going to do in Portland? Obviously, you got one left, right?
Well, that'll be the brothels then.
Yeah, so you're going to go visit the brothels.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to do.
It's pretty obvious, right? I mean,
right.
It's like your whole trip wrote itself.
It's crazy.
You know? It's like if they're going to send you to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, you're going to check out the waterfall, right?
Right.
Of course.
I'm going to give that travel agent a tip.
That's right. So, of course, you're going to Salt Lake City. There's no other reason to go other than to photograph the churches. There's just no other reason. There's nothing else there, right?
That's actually a guess because I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the religious capital of our country. It's like, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you're required to have a small copy of the Bible in your pocket to walk around.
Shut up!
No, I made that part up.
Oh dear.
Goodness.
Obviously, in Transylvania is where you're going to tour Igor's Lube Factory and Igor's Fun Spot amusement park and gift shop. And you're going to visit the prisons in Turkey because we know they're famous for their Turkish prisons. And, of course, all the hookers are in Portland.
There you go.
Continuing the same question,
I guess.
You get to match something else up. The same 4 places. Match up the food that you might have at each of these places. Remember, you get a meal every time you're on these places, right? So, same places, Salt Lake City, Transylvania, Turkey, and Portland. A, meat byproduct loaf on toast with toilet hooch. Most people he said that too fast. I'll say it again. Meat byproduct loaf on toast with toilet hooch. B, flavorless wafers and cheap wine. C, chocolate, strawberries, champagne, and penicillin. And D, a jelly donut with a corn dog shoved in it. What? Remember, we got Salt Lake City, Transylvania, Turkey, and Portland. Let's say you D.
These are silly.
Where are you going to put the meat byproduct loaf on toast with toilet hooch? Where would you think you would eat that at in those places?
I'm going to say the Turkish prison.
Sure. So, yeah, Turkey. I would think so.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
So, where would you find flavorless wafers and cheap wine?
Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I was gonna say Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And then the hot dog and the jelly donut thing. Excuse me. I think would be the Transylvania.
Sure, absolutely.
And then
All right.
And then, of course,
you're gonna need the penicillin for Portland.
Yep, absolutely.
You got nothing but hookers there.
Would you all? So I guess you're saying the same thing too, huh, Matt Martin?
Oh, absolutely.
I think next time we have one of these, him and I are just gonna like talk it over together.
I hope nobody's allergic to penicillin here.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's good. 'Cause otherwise, we would all.
My
die
little
of
brother
something.
is, but I'm not. It's weird. Well, for him, I'm good.
Well, for him, I'm good. Love that. Damn.
Sucks to be USA.
Bonus question. That's right. This one it's the question that wouldn't end. Bonus question is match up the T-shirt you took home from each of these places.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. A dirty yellow shirt with stenciling on the back that says "Shanks for the memories."
That I would say is going to come from the Turkish prison. Yes.
What do you say, Mad Martin?
Absolutely Turkish prison for that one.
Gotcha. B, a wife beater. I'm sorry, no. A white button-down short sleeve shirt that says Utah. Yeah, we got nothing.
Salt Lake City, baby. That was simple. Yeah, we got nothing.
We got nothing.
You got Bible?
No, you go home then. You got Bible or you go home. Okay, C is a wife beater that says things go up and down at the fun spot.
That'd probably be Portland, I would say.
Ooh, at the fun spot.
Oh, at the fun spot. No, that's going to be, yeah. That's going to be Transylvania because of the
Igor's fun spot.
Yeah, Igor's fun spot.
Yeah. And then finally, of course, the last T-shirt that you brought home says, well, it's
from Portland.
It's a black T-shirt that says, "Hands off until I get my test results back."
COVID not included.
The COVID's the least of your worries at that point.
Right? COVID would probably cure some of the stuff.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's why COVID came out.
Like, I don't have COVID. Why? I live in Portland, man. I've got 3 or 4 other diseases that are constantly at battle. Just saying. There was no room for anything else. It was like, it showed at the door. Bringing us to...
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Well, the trip is over, and the money is now all gone. You had no idea how much a trip around the world would have cost. Now, in hindsight, you wish you had kept the money and chose more inexpensive things. Like, you could have saved a ton and gone on a trip around the world with a hooker named Trixie for $10 and a pack of Lucky Strikes. But what's done is done, and what's gone is gone. A few days later, you receive a letter in the mail. It's your address, but it's addressed to someone named Yusuf. You know you should not open other people's mail, but you say, screw it. You cut open the letter with the shank that you got at the Turkish prison gift shop and began reading. Your heart sinks, and you poop a little in your pants. The letter explains that the money was from a bank robbery 11 years ago, and Yusuf was the previous tenant who apparently was holding the money until his partner got out of prison. You look at the shank, and carved in the handle is the name Yusuf. You realize that Yusuf must have been caught and sent to a different prison than his partner, and he still thinks that he lives there and has the money. The letter goes on to say he will be there on Tuesday. That's when you realize it's Tuesday. How will you prepare to fend off the bank robber who is coming to get the money you spent? A, watch your copy of Home Alone and duplicate all of the booby traps.
Good call. Good call.
B, move to Transylvania and get a job as a wandering lube bottle mascot at Igor's Fun Spot.
That's a possibility, Rob. That's a possibility.
C, Start your ass-clenching exercises to keep Yusuf's partner from getting his money in other ways. Remember, he just got out of prison and is most likely horny. Or D, order some sexy clothes on Amazon because you will have to work off this debt as a sex slave, or as you prefer the term, indentured servant of love. And there is a wild card answer, Sir Unit of Martin. I'm sorry, we're going to go with Martin. Martin, what would you do?
I'm going to go with the wild card.
You're going with the wild card answer. So, Unit, let's say you.
I am not going to be dressing in drag.
Okay, that's not happening.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a given.
We're not clenching up my butthole. Okay.
Well, you don't want to relax it either.
I don't want to relax it either, but I don't think it's going to get to that point.
Yeah, let's keep it covered.
Right?
Yeah. It shouldn't come into...
The second one was what again?
Move to Transylvania and get a job as a wandering lube bottle mascot at Igor's Fun Spot.
I would say I would have to do that if A wasn't such a brilliant answer.
Oh, okay. So you're going to go...
I'm going to booby trap the house.
Like Home Alone.
Like Home Alone.
So the paint cans...
Everything.
Swinging down.
Yup.
The nails on
the little micro machine cars where they trip and fall and stuff.
Broken like Christmas ornaments and step on. All that stuff.
The freezing steps.
Yeah.
Yes. All of it.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right,
so we're going to go with that.
I like that.
The wild card answer, though, that Mad Martin chose is hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. All of the above.
There you go.
All of the above. Bonus question is, if you still had the money, would you consider giving it back to him or taking your chances by playing dumb?
Oh, I'd take my chances by playing dumb.
Absolutely.
The bathroom's redone, dude. Carpenter's got it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And
I just moved in last week.
Right. I'm pissed off, too. Let's go find that mofo. I got his card right here, dude.
See this shank? It's got his name. That's him, right? Oh, no, that's his partner. That's right. You're screwed now. Bringing us to... You see a $20 bill on the ground behind someone, but you did not see it fall from their pocket. Do you pick it up and give it to them, or wait till they walk away to pick it up and put it in your own pocket? You did not see it fall out of this guy's pocket. It's just laying on the ground, and two people are there at a place other people have been.
So this happened to me at work a couple weeks ago. I know it's supposed to be lightning strikes, but there's going to be a story behind this.
That's cool.
I found $100.
Woo!
$100 bill on the ground. Okay.
That's mine.
Here's what I did. And here's what you do if this ever comes around. I want to everybody. There was a customer in here. Excuse me, are you missing are you missing some cash right now? I found some money in the ground. Well, how much? How much are you missing? And I went to everybody in saying that.
Yeah.
Nobody said nothing. So I kept it for 3 days. Okay. Because 3 days is going to be, if somebody's lost $100, you're going to start tracing people and start calling back. If somebody was a call back, I would have gave it to them.
Either you're going to come looking for it or you don't need it.
So what I did with this is nobody called. I didn't steal it. I found it. I bought the shop lunch.
So your answer is, well, that's none of that was the option. But we're going to let you go and make up your own answer.
Yeah, I'm going to make up my own answer there.
Okay.
Sorry.
Matt Martin. Well, so I don't know. I'm gonna. These are usually you have to agree with me. So I'm gonna have to do that because you made up your own answer. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
And I roll my eyes and you say that right thing.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been A.
It would have been A, which was to just pick it up and give it to him.
Probably.
You didn't see him drop it.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
A, but with, if they accept it or not, well, you did ask.
If you didn't work there and you were like you're walking up to a counter, there's a guy up there and it's on the ground, okay? Other people have been there, so other people could have dropped it. The real right thing, I think, would be you have to give it to the store, but the clerker's going to take it.
Right.
So you might as well just take it. That's what I'm saying. Put your foot on it. When they walk away, you slide it over.
They might hit this guy coming at you with some shanks.
Spend thousands of dollars on a trip or toys?
I gotta agree with you on this, right? So I'm gonna say toys.
Oh, I didn't let Matt Martin answer.
That's a very good question. Yeah, toys.
Yeah, definitely toys. I see the, like, people that got, like, I got this house and I got to pay, like, you know, $2,500 a month, and, you know, because it's such a huge house. And then he's like got a beater up car and he ain't got nothing else. Nothing. Little bitty TV, nothing. I'd rather have a modest house and have, like, campers and nice cars and fun stuff and things like that.
However, I would put a little bit of money aside to go across the pond and see our man Matt.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo. You can see all the old buildings, too.
Yes. Take pictures of it. My Polaroid.
It is it stealing or anonymous finding without announcement?
Oh, that's a tough one. You're not really actually going purposely out to take something. You found it. So
Yeah,
I would say B.
Yeah, B.
Anonymous finding without announcement. I would agree with this. That's like, if you don't tell somebody something, it's not lying. It's just not telling you.
Thank you. Thank you. That belongs on a t-shirt, by the way.
Number 4 is true or false. You can't be put in jail for owing a person money. You cannot be put in jail for owing a person money.
I say it's false.
So you're saying that you can be put in jail for owing a person money. Mad Martin.
Yeah,
It's court ordered.
possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
There are no debtors' prisons in this country anyway. You can't be put in for owing a person or a corporation money. Now, here's the next one. True or false? You can't be put in jail for owing the government money.
False.
So I said you can't. So that is true. All right. Well, it's false. You are correct that it's false. Let me get that right. Yes, you cannot be put in jail for owing a person money, but you owe the government money. Whoops! Straight into the clink, baby. Straight into the clink. 6. Portland is known for its brothels or seasonal pumpkin spice cheesecake lattes.
Bit of both, depending on what time of the year it is.
I think that's maybe what the girls in the brothel drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You taste a little bit like.
I would say A more so probably than B.
Yeah. So
depending, because it's not going to be seasonal.
Right. Yeah.
So it's known for both in that season. If it's not that season, it's just. Yeah.
And you definitely don't ever want a hooker that's out of season.
No.
Okay. Just saying.
Exactly.
Not a good thing.
Go back to green crumpets again.
Yeah. Green wasn't the color I was thinking about, but
more like a mustard yellow.
Gray Bar Hotel or Crowbar Motel?
Crowbar Motel?
Gray Bar Hotel or Crowbar Motel?
I'm going Crowbar Motel.
Crowbar Motel.
Crowbar Motel, yeah.
Crowbar Motel. Actually, the answer is both are fine places to stay when visiting Turkey. Ask your travel agent or search for them on Airbnb Turkey. I want the top bunk.
Right.
Number 8. When packing for travel, do you bring a razor blade for personal grooming of your sensitive areas? Or will you just teabag your sack into a cup of Nair?
I'm going to go with a razor blade.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the razor blade. Yeah, we're going to go with the razor blade. Because otherwise, you pass out from the pain and then you wake up getting a skin graft.
Right.
All right, number 9 is...
Or a prosthetic.
Yeah. It's just gone. It looks like a cartoon. You know how the matches look after they burn in a cartoon? That's what your scrotum looks like hanging there.
Exactly.
So, fried Spam sandwich or meat byproduct loaf on toast?
Meat byproduct on toast.
I'm going with the first one.
Okay. All right. I can trust a fried spam sandwich. I don't know exactly what meat byproduct loaf is on toast. And I know that on the packages I've seen on TV, it actually says for animal consumption and prisoners only.
And prisoners.
It says it on the package. And prisoners.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, bringing us to our last one. How much of your pocket money was spent at the Portland brothels? 15%, 25%, 50%, or 100% as you left without pants, let alone pockets?
Go ahead, man, Mark. I'll let you take
15, 25, 50, or all of it, and your pants?
20%.
25%.
25%.
All right. How much of your money did you spend at the brothel?
As less as possible.
So 15%.
Yeah.
All right. 15%. You got the ugly chick. Her name was special. She wasn't on special. Her name was special.
That's fine.
And that has been just a few questions.
I used to be a nice girl. Until Alien Stone took me for a ride in his mothership. Now I'm an intergalactic hottie. Thank you, Alien Stone.
Me and my lady want to get busy tonight. What do you recommend?
Igor's Lube. I got my fist stuck in a gravy boat. Any ideas on how I can get it out? Igor's Lube.
The hinges on my cabinet doors are squeaky. What should I use?
Igor's Lube.
I got dry, flaky elbows.
Igor's Lube.
Okay, but what if I'm being held hostage by a supervillain in an underground lair with a ticking time bomb and only seconds left until detonation? What would save me then, huh?
Igor's Lube.
That's right. Everything is smoother with Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Come in. Here's your morning briefing, sir. Yeah, you forgot my toilet tweet. Don't you remember? You're not allowed to tweet anymore, sir. Yeah, I forgot. It's okay, sir. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I hate Mondays. Not much to do when you're in the office of the former president. Well, you could always listen to the radio, sir. Ah, that's different. What's on? Oh, I don't know. Would you like me to turn it on? Why not? Got nothing better to do.
It's the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, Ditzy. Call these guys up. See if they want to interview me. It'll be huge.
Resistance is futile, but you can struggle if you like. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say?
All right, I guess the computer wanted me to talk right now. All right, welcome to the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I am your host, Alien Stone, and Cheezo Peace. What is going on with my headphones? Every single time I come back from a break, the headphones are less and less and less. Oh, there we go. Oh, it wasn't the headphones, it's the microphone. Oh, ain't that nice? That means that half the show is all jacked up. Hey, what do you know? It's time for a new mixing board. Who wants to give me a free one? Let me know. I'll advertise. Anyway, folks, I am Alien Stone, and welcome to the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. We are screaming through the galaxy at triple redunculous speeds, but do not worry. The gravitational plates are gravitating, the inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array, yeah, it's deflecting. That's what it's doing. That's what it's supposed to do, right? Anyway, folks, the phone number is 1313-444-8919. Again, that's 1313-444-8919. Or Skype to AlienStone1. That's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you'd be wrong. For those of you just tuning in, you are grossly late. We get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern, but that's okay. You know, we can beam you aboard whenever. It's just the farther we are from the planet Earth when we beam you, the less chances there are of us putting you back together correctly. I'm just saying, sometimes people leave here with penises on their foreheads. It's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Anyway, folks, as usual, music for your vajir holes, maybe some punchlines, a bad movie flashback. Maybe we'll get Judge Man to stop by with another episode of Man Law, and, of course, the prospect with some sports. And the brand spanking this new episode of Just a Few Questions, which airs during the show Inside the Mothership on Sundays at 12 noon Eastern, right here on this fantastic radio station, Alien X Radio, and all of our fantastic affiliates. That goes on each and every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern. This week's episode was called Marketing Madness, where I put D-Unit and Sir Martin of MAD in charge of a company's re-imaging and taking care of a lot of the issues that the companies are having today. So anyway, that is on its way. So how about, like, without further delay, let's find some music for your vajir holes. How about that? What I usually do at this point, I'll go ahead and I'll click on Top Tracks. Right? Top Tracks. Let's see what's down in here in Top Tracks. Oh, look what's popping up. All these songs are great songs to hear on the Alien X Radio channel. How do you get on here, folks? Well, if you got a band that's got a decent recording in MP3 format, and in the file name it's got your band's name in the name of the song, please attach it to an MP3. Then send that MP3 on over to alienxradio.com. That would be new music at alienxradio.com. Why am I having so much trouble finding what I'm looking for here? I'm dancing around. Send it on over anyway, folks, and I will check it out. The only genre that I do not play on this show is music that sucks. So if your music sucks, don't send it over. If it sounds like it was recorded on an iPhone that was in a toilet in a public restroom, don't send it over. Okay, I'm just saying, I just need it to sound a little bit decent. I'm not asking for, Eddie Van Halen, but come on, guys. If it doesn't sound good, what can I do for you? Anyway, I'm going to show you an example of what somebody sounds like that's, like, over the top. Like, I mean, when I got this submitted to the station, we played it as a Russian roulette on the air kind of, I'm just going to play this. I've never listened to it. Boom, we played the song. That's not the song I'm playing. I played this artist. And we were blown away. And ever since then, I mean, I think before the end of that show, we actually had them on the phone. And we were doing an interview with them. And then they just started sending us more songs and more songs and more songs. And they just freaking rock. So that's how you got to send your music to us. All right, the last two songs that they sent us, one of them was called Sinner. Freaking awesome song, man. Made a bet with the devil and came up a winner. I mean, it's just a freaking awesome song. But right before that, they hit me with this tune. This is such a blend, guys, of genres. It's such a blend of a modern genre, a modern-sounding rock band with a lot of really hard alternative riffs. But yet it sounds like perhaps maybe Bruno Mars was involved in there. And you can dance to it. It's like, wow, really? All of this? So North of Never is the name of the band. Cabaret is the name of the tune. And Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from Outer Space is the name of the show.
We're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. Slip on your dress, got my suit and tie. We're going out tonight. We're going out. Behind the curtain lies a mess. Depressed, overcome by the stress. This choreography has got me numb. What have we become?
I'm joined right now by a very special guest. You might know him as Merle from The Walking Dead. It's actor Michael Rooker. So you're listening to Alien Stone.
I'll never be able to say all that. I don't say anything that has to do with alien stones. I don't like talking about aliens, and I definitely don't like talking about their stones. So, no, I can't do that. You can do that one. That's my tag, and I'm sticking to it.
this week's Bad Movie Flashback.
No. Please. No.
Val and Earl decided to leave town.
Hey, hold up. That's Edgar Deans.
They just picked the wrong day to do it.
Jeez. You guys better get the hell out of here. There's a killer on the loose. Who could be doing it?
Is that a snake?
I'll give you boys $5 for this.
How could they eat a whole station wagon?
But where do they come from? I vote for outer space. No way these are local boys. You see, they're headed right for us.
No Richter scale can measure it.
They're coming!
No scientist can explain it.
Bert, they're under the ground!
You didn't get penetration even with the elephant gun.
Run!
And no one knows what to call it.
Megaworms or suckers or suckoids. Now, this valley is just one long smorgasbord.
Now, it's up to Val and Earl to save the world.
That's one big mother.
Who died and made you Einstein?
And they know just what to do. Flip for it.
Damn.
Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Tremors.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Trust me, I've never been to Harlem. I am Alien Stone, and it is now time for the punchlines. As always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Also, don't forget, in this time where everybody's concerned about viruses, everybody's concerned about their health, try out the brand spanking new product from Igor's Empire. It's Igor's ass testing sticks, calibrated to detect COVID-19, gonorrhea, glaucoma, and male pattern balding. Now, with an easy glide insertion technology and molded to look exactly like Igor's finger. It's Igor's ass testing sticks. Ask your doctor. Alrighty, folks, it's time for the punchlines. Georgia judge jokingly bans Elf on a Shelf. So what you're saying is you've got nothing better to do than to make a case out of it. Don't make a federal case out of it. He did. He put an injunction out there stopping people from placing Elf on a Shelf. He put it on Twitter because that's where all fake news goes, right? Is on Twitter. But folks, what I'm trying to tell you though is it was all a joke, of course. You know what I'm saying? So Cobb County Superior Court Chief Judge Robert Leonard posted a mock order on Twitter Thursday banishing the elves, calling it his gift to parents. Now, I thought that the Elf on a Shelf was a gift to parents. I thought that they could use that to trick their kids into thinking that Santa Claus was watching them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you already told them that God was watching them, and that doesn't work because God doesn't bring them toys. Wow, right? So now the person is reporting back to the big guy who brings them toys. They were listening, but no, apparently not. So they wanted to get rid of this Elf on a Shelf, so he put the ban out there. Now, Karens all over are flipping out because judges are not supposed to have a sense of humor, and they're not supposed to do anything fun. Like I was starting to say at the beginning, that was a joke, Karen, but you are for real. Come on. It was a joke. And that has been the punchline. Gonna take a short break and pause the action for station identification. Here's the time to catch you up on the world of sports, and we'll be back with the brand spanking new episode of Just a Few Questions called Marketing Madness right after this.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello, sports fans. Prospect here with a weekly sports update on Alien X Radio. Aaron Rodgers fans can catch their collective breath for the most part, as it has been reported that he is currently asymptomatic. The Green Bay Packers quarterback caused quite a stink this past week when he falsely informed the team that he was vaccinated, which came to light when he contracted COVID, resulting in him quarantining and a hefty fine. Rodgers, a staunch defender of the vaccine due to allergic reactions and misinformation of ingredients and efficacy, did not intend on misleading his team when asked about his vaccination status during the offseason. If activated, he will be available to play against the Seattle Seahawks. However, there's no word if Jordan Love will still start or not. And the Los Angeles Rams got some much-needed help on their offense, as if they ever required it. Odell Beckham Jr. has signed with the team on a one-year deal. This is Beckham's third team, formerly playing for the Giants and the Browns. The signing was reportedly made to fix the situation with wide receiver Robert Woods, who is out with an ankle injury. Some say the move was a bad one due to the young receiver's toxic personality. Once he was cleared from waivers, the 29-year-old was simply searching for the right team to show his work, and he might have found it in the Bay Area. Coach Sean McVay has informed reporters that he'll be immediately cleared to start. You know how in sports there are certain rules or codes that must be followed, like in baseball, if the pitcher has a no-hitter bid, no other player is allowed to talk to him? Or in hockey, non-hockey players are forbidden to touch the Stanley Cup during the postseason? Now let's not forget about the rule on stepping on a team's logo on their facility. Well, a code was broken in Saturday's Oklahoma-Baylor game. The Sooners were down by 10 with practically seconds left in the game and was accepting defeat when the Bears decided to kick an unneeded field goal in their final possession. And that didn't sit well with Coach Lincoln Riley, who was upset at their decision as well as the officials who didn't enforce an unsportsmanlike penalty when Baylor fans rushed the field before the game was over. But Coach Dave Aranda had a good reason for his decision. He wanted to be ahead of the other two lost teams by points in the race for the Big 12 title. Well, tune in next week for more sport. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect. Say until next time, Prospect out.
Hello and welcome to Man Law. I'm your host, Judge Man. You have been read your rights, I have read your complaints and your emails. The first case up on the docket today is T Shizzle for real. Am I to understand this guy's name is T Shizzle for real? Well, Mr. For Real writes, Judge Man, I'm trying to figure out why society paints a picture of me as being a homosexual. I wear my pants hanging down off of my butt, showing my underwear everywhere I go. This is not me telling the world I'm a homosexual. It is simply the style of my generation. What is it about my pants drooping down that makes people think I'm a homosexual? First off, no one wants to see your underwear unless they're about to get busy. So if you're showing dudes your underwear, maybe some of them might want to get busy. Now, let's address the real problem, sir. Pants hanging down is not the presence of style, it's the lack of class. And now today's list of things that real men should never ever do. Number 1, real men should never show their fear. Be fearless, men, even in the eye of danger. Number 2, real men don't take orders from backseat drivers. That's when you turn around and say, shut the hell up, you're going wherever my car takes you. Number 3, real men never, ever, under any circumstances, talk to another man while they're at the urinal. If you have something to say to me, you can wait till I finish taking a leak. Number 4, real men never pay for sex, on the telephone or in person. And the last one on today's list, real men never ask the question, what are you thinking? This has been Judge Man with Man Law. I have ruled.
Give me some static. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. You have been beamed aboard and are now inside the mothership
For the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
When's the last time you had a good time? Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your vajir holes.
All right, folks, we've reached that time in the show where I bring you the brand spanking new episode of Just a Few Questions. It airs live during Inside the Mothership, Sundays at 12 noon Eastern on this fantastic radio station. This week, I put D-Unit and Sir Martin of Mad in charge of imaging and rethinking a lot of things in a corporation. So it's called Marketing Madness. And here it is on the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Answer just a few questions.
Yes. It is time to answer just a few questions, because when we're not answering just a few questions, everybody out there should be asking a lot of them.
But they're not.
They're not. It's like, wow, really? Okay.
Just saying.
So anyway, folks, this portion of the show, as always, being brought to you by Igor's Empire and his family of products. Look for him like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. And with Christmas approaching, start thinking about presents. You can order stuff from Igor's Lube and give them and think about the wintertime coming up. It's kind of cold outside, so you might want to think about Igor's new Winter Wind. It's Igor's new outdoor safe lube with antifreeze. High-tech prevention of frosty bits. It's science. Flavors include pineapple slushy, blueberry banana split, and yellow snow.
Yellow snow, glorious.
And now, folks, it is time to answer just a few questions.
Question number one.
Question number one.
All right, let's do this.
Throughout history, the world has seen millions of businesses come and go. Some barely getting off the ground, and others rising to heights never expected. No matter what products the companies makes or sells, no matter what services the companies offer, they all have the same problems. Today, you have been brought in as a consultant for one of these companies who needs a bit of help. They already produce, sell, and offer a huge line of high-quality products and services, but they're struggling in 3 key areas. So, let's meet the company. Igor's Empire emerged on the scene in October of 2018 with their flagship product, Igor's Lube. A personal lubricant designed to reduce friction and chafing during coitus. The first marketing executive did a fantastic job with his campaign. Unfortunately, he died in a tragic naked twister accident during the pandemic and was buried in a giant gravy boat. So, marketing is where you will begin. A lot of companies have increased sales simply by changing the packaging. How can you improve on their current white squeeze bottle and black and white label? A, replace the colors black and white with black and chaos green.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
B, reshape the bottle into a functioning squirt gun.
I've just got this vision in my head. Just rock about now.
And then you got to upgrade later on to the Super Soaker. But 3, you can 3D print. C, you can 3D print some bottles shaped like a human finger with the label information tattooed on its skin. D, you can leave the original bottle alone, but offer a mountable battery-powered motion-activated dispenser, like for hand soap, but on your headboard. As it becomes more popular, it will become common in bedrooms all across America. Then they will start showing up in the background on the headboards in movies, TV shows, commercials, and porn. And that's when the big bucks start rolling in. D-Unit, what do you say? How are you going to improve
The last one is
packaging?
absolutely brilliant. However, it needs to be chaos green.
Okay, so so there's got to be a label on the thing on the
Gotta be a
headboard.
label on the thing on the headboard.
So you're going to go ahead and change the label and the bottle into the squirt
I'm
thing.
thinking the bottle's got to be chaos green.
Oh, the bottle's chaos, not the white.
Exactly.
So it's still got a black and white label?
Black and white label.
Chaos.
The bottle's got to be chaos.
Ah, see, that's different than I thought.
And
good.
When it's inside the dispensary thing, the motion, that's freaking brilliant, by the way. Okay, that's even better than the cleanup, the lube and cleanup dispensary. Okay. It needs to glow in the dark. Igor's face needs to glow in the dark.
It's spooge. You don't need a black light to see. Wow. There's no mysterious chemicals in that at all.
Mysterious chemicals. Brilliant.
Sir Martin of Bat, what's it with you? How are you going to improve the Igor's Lube packaging?
I'm gonna go with D with this one. Basically all of it, and in Chaos Green and a luminous Eagles mush.
All right, cool. And what? Just like it doesn't have to be a squirt gun.
No, it's not a squirt gun or anything.
You don't need that one.
But it's a little thing. Goes up inside like the soap dispenser thing. Your automatic soap dispenser. So obviously it's got to be able to come off. So there's got to be a mounting bracket.
Right. You see, okay. Have to go fill it up.
It's going to take 4 C batteries. 2 for back.
Let's go real old school, man. It takes these.
Okay, 2 for backup, just in case. If you know what I'm saying, ladies.
Maybe want to rewire it for more power.
Exactly. Okay. So it's neon green. Okay.
Yep.
It takes the neon green bottles, dump them in there, right? Or just take the lid off, whatever it goes inside.
Screws on.
Yeah.
Wow. So the label's on the bottle upside down. So when you screw it on, it's up.
Exactly. You close the bin, and it says, Igor's Lube, but it's carved out in glow in the dark stuff.
Sweet.
So the only time you see
lights are off in the room, you can
only
see it.
time you see the Igor stuff and the Igor's Lube is when the lights are out.
So it's nothing, just a plain bottle.
Just plain green.
Turn off the
green case or green outside, green shell.
And there's the label.
And then there's
instructions and everything. That's sweet. So Martin the bag. Oh, you were doing all the same thing. That's right, we already did that.
And then when you go to put your hand underneath there to automatically dispense it, you're going to even go, hey, have a good time. Having a bunch of different sayings. Oh, man, this thing is going to go on and on.
Just going to fly. I'm going to build off that same question.
Oh, yeah.
What might a new slogan be for the Classic Lube products? A, when you don't know why she's so dry, Igor's Lube. B, just in case it's your face, Igor's Lube. C, no job too tight, no hole too small, Igor's Lube.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely that one.
All right. I can almost hear the, no job too tight, no hole too small. It's Igor's Lube. We'll grease them all.
No hole too tight?
No job too tight, no hole too small.
No job too small?
Yeah.
All right. Whatever.
Bonus question.
Hit me.
After the old marketing executive died in a tragic naked twister accident during the pandemic, do you think that maybe later on, after Vital Records review, his death may have been added to the COVID death count?
Absolutely. Faux show.
That's it. Yeah,
that's affirmative, folks.
Show.
That's affirmative. Bringing us to
Question number 2.
Question number 2 goes like this.
All right.
No matter how great your products are, no matter how great your products and services are, no matter how great your marketing and advertising is, no matter how many times the company's lawyer has skillfully avoided criminal charges and labor and safety violations, you will always face this issue. competition. These are the companies that offer the same type of products and services. They will be working hard to take control of the market and crush you. It's your job to identify what companies, products, and services are the biggest threat, and how will you help the company, and how will you help your company crush the competition? Wow. Here are the companies on your list. Who do you think will offer the most competition? A, Gloria's Glory Goop. Fish Taco, Low Rider Glider, and Pintos and Sleaze, the backdoor opener. That's right. Fish Taco, Low Rider Glider, and the Pintos and Sleaze, the backdoor opener. B, Forever Moist. That's the company. Their product is the Vag Drip 300. It's a bedpost-mounted lube bag with a medical-grade supply tube and a micro-regulator insert. C, Pete's Peter Grease. Packaged in tubes and dispensed with caulking guns. Or D, Gilda's Glide Pods. Insertable time-released lube packs that dissolve in any orifice. D-Unit.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Which one's going to be like the most competition?
Yeah, which one do you think would be the most competition, man? Gloria's Glory Goop, the Forever Moist Vag Drip 300, Pete's Peter Grease, and Gilda's Glide Pods.
Gun. That was great. Gilda's Glide Pods.
Yep, Gilda's Glide.
It sounds like they all could be a potential threat, to be completely honest with you. So I think I would have to be cautious of all of them. However, it sounds like, as far as convenience-wise compared to what we just came up with, it sounds like the Glide Pods would be the most...
It's different. It's applied differently than your product,
Right.
you know? So that might attract people. 'Cause
Right.
It's not the same as yours, so that might make
Right.
them...
You know, you're just...
I'm going to try that
You're just
out.
like, here, lady.
Just insert this and let it dissolve.
And then it just like, bam, then you're just ready to go.
That's right.
For any orifice, too.
All frothed up and ready.
It's no matter what orifice either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It says any orifice.
You're going to feel a little pressure.
As it bubbles up and froths.
Right. I'm just curious of the cancer effects that it might have.
It affects less than 1%.
Hell yeah, then I'm going with those.
All right.
Are you addicted to suppositories? This is
They have his and hers.
His and hers. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know.
I'm free with a prostate stimulator.
Batteries not included. They're on the side of me. They're on the backup batteries.
That's right. When you put the batteries in, it's thicker.
Exactly.
So what say you, Martin? No bad.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to go with essentially all of them, but the Glide Pods are definitely...
I think would be the most threat.
So pretty much you know that's the worst threat, but you don't want to put all of your detective skills and your watchful eyes all on one company, because then the others will sneak up and come out and
that's it.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Right.
So you'd be cautious of everything. All right, so
Peyton's pendant.
right. So now what can you do to discredit, crush, and force the competition out of business? A, start hacking Facebook accounts and post pictures of diseased genitalia, citing the other company's products as the cause. B, send spy employees into the companies to replace the lube in the bottle with various other liquids like rubbing alcohol, glue, toothpaste, and oral numbing gel. C, post all over social media that their logos and mascots are racist. Or D, start rumors that all of their products are made by 8-year-olds chained to machines in warehouses disguised as Turkish prisons. There's a wild card answer. And Sir Martin of Mad.
Oh wow, I'm gonna go with the first one.
Start hacking Facebook accounts and post pictures of diseased genitalia, citing the other company's products as the cause.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
You're doing it all.
Doing all that stuff.
Going big, baby.
You do
all of it can be done.
right.
All that can be done.
So you have a multi-prong attack.
Slow step-by-step process.
Multi-prong attack.
It's like, front line 1, front line 2, line 3, and then line 4, all going.
Blitzkrieg.
Exactly.
Line them all up.
Going to town, son. You want to mess with my man Igor and his, then you're going down.
That's right. The wild
Like
card
your mom
answer.
on prom night.
You did not choose. Electrocute an elephant in public. It might have not worked for Edison, but who knows? It might work for you.
Wasn't it Tesla who electrocuted the elephant?
No.
It wasn't?
No, Edison did it to try to discredit Tesla.
Oh, 10-4.
Yeah. Bonus question! Bonus! What warning label could you add to their products to help discredit them or make people not want to use them? A, skin irritant. B, do not ingest. Or C, gently used.
I'm going to go with gently used. I'm jumping straight in there. Gently used. Because that's just so wrong.
Yeah.
Warning, this bottle may contain herpes. If you already have herpes, remember, you can only catch it once.
Bang! Once you got him as a customer, you got him as a customer for life. Gotcha.
Where did that come from? I don't know.
Beautiful. Beautiful. See?
Oh, wow.
You're starting to think like me. You're starting to be it, see?
Oh, that's so exactly. That's what I'm afraid of, yo.
That's disturbing.
Can you imagine seeing that? This product already contains herpes. If you have herpes, don't worry about it. You can only catch it once.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Bringing us to...
If you don't have herpes, the Blistex is right next to this product.
Please do not mix them.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Now you have your products on the mind of everyone. Your products are flying. Your products are flying off the shelves like never before. You've cleared away the competition and are set to take over the market with a fresh new image and business plan.
Yeah.
But now, just as you start to see huge increases in sales, the shipping crisis has caught up to you. With millions of units trapped on shipping containers and cargo vessels, unable to dock and unload, you are faced with the challenge of refilling the store shelves and backed up online orders. First, with the units trapped on the ships, how can you get the products from your warehouse straight into the stores to fill the orders? A, start up a delivery service. Start up a delivery service application so common people can make a little bit of money picking up and delivering your products. You can call them Luber drivers.
Good job out of you. Good job out of you. God, man, why don't you have book? This should be in a book. I'm telling you.
It should be, yes.
Just start it. Get it going.
B, pay kids who are good at playing video games to remotely pilot a fleet of drones to deliver smaller orders with the slogan, "Fly the slippery skies." Or C, use St. Bernards with barrels around their necks to carry the bottle straight to the customer. We will first need something of the customers for the dog to get the scent. There's a wild card answer, and unit of D.
You know what? I'm going to go with the wild card. I'm going to let Martin talk this. I'm going to let Martin talk this one out.
Sir Martin of Mad.
I'm going to go with the St. Bernards because that'll be ingenious.
The St. Bernards. Just open up the little barrel, stick it in a little thing there, and let them smell somebody's sock. And then out the door he goes, running through the neighborhood, runs over there, starts scratching at the door.
Definitely suck.
Dude comes running with a towel wrapped around him and sticking out in front because he's got a boner because it was a quick delivery because he was in middle of something. Gotcha.
Oh dear! I overshot the porch.
Bonus question: if and when you add the lube, oh wait a minute, where's that?
Yeah, we need the wild card. We need the.
Yeah, we didn't hear the wild card answer.
Oh, that's right. I almost messed up the wild card answer by not saying what the wild card answer. The wild card answer that you chose, sir.
Thank you.
Construct a coast-to-coast pipeline filled with millions of gallons of lube, safely rushing across America.
Yeah.
So it's the lube pipeline.
Hell yeah.
It's filled with grease. So greasy.
Slick and greasy.
It's that see-through goo that makes you go, woohoo!
Wow.
Bonus question. If and when you add the lube slide pipeline, how will you paint it to distinguish it from other pipelines? A, black with a yellow stripe. I just lost where I was. Black with a yellow stripe, looking like caution tape, and with the words caution, Igor's Lube Line, over and over and over again. Or B, skin colored with airbrushed veins.
Oh wow! It's got to be skin color with airbrush veins. It's got to be. There is nothing else.
Skin color with airbrushed veins is how the pipeline is going to be laying across America with the lube rushing through it.
Well, I feel like that should have been like a lightning strike. Okay, I'll go.
Oh, somebody's getting struck by lightning over this.
Yeah,
most likely.
I'll go with it.
You going with that too?
Sure.
All right.
Entertaining for the fish, you know.
Bonus question number 2.
Bonus question. A Viagra question.
A Viagra question.
Hell yeah.
It's a Papa bonus question. What skin and vein tones would you choose? A, whitish, B, blackish, C, brownish, or D, it's a long pipeline, have it slowly change as it crosses the country to represent all skin tones and stay away from that devil's trap. Whitish, blackish, brownish, or it's just going to slowly change skin tone as it goes all the way across to represent everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, it was very creative thought. Let's just use it.
Okay. Now get this, folks. Bonus question number 3.
What is going on here?
How will you get your products off the ships? A, hire a pirate ship and crew.
Hell yeah.
B, send Fonzie on water skis. C, write a script for Aquaman 2, The Toilet Paper Pirates. Or D, which would be the bonus question wild card. Never had one of those before.
You gotta go with that one.
Smart enough man.
Because I'm assuming Igor's slip and slide isn't part of the slip and slide and funnel distributor.
No, that one. No. That might sink.
I was going to go with the wild card.
The wild card. Both of you going with the wild card. The bonus question wild card is: take a ride with Terry Crews on his dinghy.
Nice.
That was it. All right. Bringing us to lightning strikes. Make sure I got all my stuff lined up this time. All right. Why did peanut butter makers add the dome shape to the bottom of the jars? It keeps the jar from tipping over, or to rob you of a sandwich.
Oh, to rob you of a sandwich.
Absolutely.
D-bags.
I remember Tim Allen once, he said that he thought that Mrs. Butterworth's went up a cup size. He didn't mind because he got more syrup. Number 2. You must decide!
I'm dying over here.
What could we finally get one day? standardized affordable health care, or standardized Ziploc resealable breakfast cereal?
Ziploc
Breakfast
cereal.
I don't think either one's ever going to get here, but probably breakfast cereal. Will come first. It definitely will come first. The bags are doing it now, but you got to get it in boxes now. So, when shipping cocaine, what should you pack it in to throw off the dogs? Dog food, marijuana, or coffee grounds?
Coffee grounds.
Coffee, yeah.
Coffee grounds. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. We got cocaine and coffee. We're gonna get wine and have a party. Number 4.
You're gonna get white and have a
True or false?
False.
There will be a shortage of gravy this year as Igor's gravy boat is unable to dock and unload as well.
True.
I'm going to go false.
The answer is false. True or false? There's not a real gravy boat.
What? You just broke the phrase, man.
Number 5. What's a better unit for converting D into a makeshift prison?
Oh, my bad.
A shipping container or a semi-truck trailer?
Oh.
For what? To make it to a makeshift prison.
Shipping container.
Shipping.
A lot of semi-truck trailers have like a plastic roof on them to let light in. You can break your way out. But man, once you're in a shipping container, that thing's
You're
steel.
having a bad day.
You're going to have a bad life. Number 6. If it rained Igor's lube, what would the weatherman call it? Lubricitation? A lubricane? Or the end of days?
It'd be the end of days if it was salmon flavor.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh my God!
There you
Yeah,
go.
circle on that twice right off the bat. Okay. Oh, give you the lightning too. See, it's thundering, lightning, and now it is starting to rain. It's the end of days. Number 7. What would be a safe and needed pipeline to put into use? Would it be A, nitroglycerin, B, liquid hydrogen, or C, beer?
Oh, beer.
I would say beer.
It'd be safe. It could be needed. You wouldn't have travel trucks or back and forth. But then again, all the beer drinkers wouldn't have jobs then.
It's true.
Wow,
Picture all the people that want to be tapping into that pipeline. Security would be high.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But there'd be like people
There'd be
would have like
tapping
pierced
taps.
valves and stuff and just laying around.
Yeah, exactly. Like Barney.
I'm not an alcoholic. Ah! Someone spilled beer in this ashtray.
Brilliant.
Number 8. What is the pipeline we need the least? Water, oil, or White Claw?
White Claw.
White Claw.
White Claw. You must decide! How will you solve the shipping crisis? A, let the boats unload. Or B, start making stuff here again.
Start making stuff here again.
Absolutely. And finally, if Fonzie is too old to water ski out to the ship for you, then who will you send? Captain Jack Sparrow in a barrel? Or Chippy number 5, the world famous water skiing squirrel?
Chippy number 5.
Oh, it's going to be Chippy number 5.
Chippy number 5! Faux show.
Shake my head.
And ladies and gentlemen, that has been Just a Few Questions.
I think I figured out why they call them roach clips. Because potholder was already taken.
Alrighty, folks. That was the newest episode of Just a Few Questions. You can check out Just a Few Questions live as it airs during Inside the Mothership at 12 noon Eastern every Sunday. Sunday on this fantastic radio station. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Big shout out going to all of our affiliates at Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, Western Reserve Digital Radio Network, and in syndication to replay around the world on fine stations like 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSBFM Get Smashed Radio, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, WRPR Rat Pack Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, Prodcore Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Good Talk Radio, Mile High Radio, and K89. Wherever it is that you're tuned, wherever it is that you listen, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, this is Alien Stone saying, peace out, Earthlings.
People are rebroadcasting this thing over state lines. I think it's time to bring in the feds. This is FCC jurisdiction.
I sure am hungry.
There's something very important I forgot to tell you. Don't cross the streams. It would be bad.
What do you mean bad?
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
Right, that's bad. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
I had to stop drinking because I got tired like waking up in my car driving 90.